Last time on Behind the Brew.
Today we're going to be focusing specifically on the Don Juan Handcrafted products, with the first one focusing on the Don Juan styling clay.
Well, I'm Cody Branson with Flagship Pomade, and like Mike was saying, he was able to connect me and Don Juan, Mario, the owner, and David, so that we were able to start collaborating on some of these products. So what we decided to start looking at then was, within that handcrafted line was first going to be a clay, but they wanted something that was going to be a little bit more user-friendly than some of the clays that are out there in the market. Something that's a little bit easier to scoop, easier to apply, and also have that wonderful washout that we were looking for as well.
And now, part two. What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a very special episode of Behind the Brew. This is actually part two of the two-part Don Juan Handcrafted Behind the Brew special. If you didn't watch part one, you absolutely need to in order for this whole thing to make sense. So I will link part one in the description there for you. But if you did watch part one, this is part two. We are still in the same spot here in Texas at the Flagship warehouse where they make all of their products, including the product we're talking about here today, which is the matte cream from the Don Juan Handcrafted line. And as I talked about in part one, I'm opening this video because I made the connection between Don Juan and Flagship. I have known Cody for a couple years now through reviewing and things like that. I knew he made awesome handcrafted products. I knew he started making them for other brands. I knew that Don Juan, on the other hand, who I'd also reviewed for, they wanted an awesome handcrafted line. The connection was easily made, and from there we've got these two awesome products. And Cody was kind enough to allow us in to give us some details on how they're made, let me film the process, and give you guys a look at that entire thing so you can get to know this product inside and out. So just like the other one, I'm going to turn it on over to Cody, and we're going to check out how the matte cream gets made and all the details behind that.
My name's Cody Branson, and I own Flagship Pomade. I've been making handcrafted products for probably close to 6 years. We have made many different ones, and because of that, we've been able to work with Don Juan on their handcrafted line. With that, we've made their styling clay for them, which was in our other video. But our matte cream, it was really something that has created an interesting product for the fact that despite it not having any clays, things like that, it has a nice low end of the spectrum finish while still holding up to some of the hardest weather to deal with, humidity, heat, and things like that. Don Juan was looking for something that was going to provide that nice creamy scoop of a product. Once again, be very user friendly. That's been the whole intent of the handcrafted line, but at the same time not be shiny, honestly have a little bit of grip to it even. And so I think that we were able to accomplish that with their matte cream. We were able to have that, once again, that real nice easy scoop. We were able to provide that low end spectrum shine and user friendly washout and use in general. You'll notice that a lot of the ingredients that we're going to talk about were the same ones that we used in our styling clay, but of course we had a different intent with this product, and so there were a few additions, and there were also a few things that we did in larger proportion just to allow us to get the final product that Don Juan was looking for. So getting into the ingredients, once again, this is a water-based product. It has a high water content when it comes to that. Both of these products do, and that's what really adds to the whole ability for us to scoop very easily and do all that. What really makes this shine, though, is the blend of waxes that we use. So our blend of waxes was a blend of rice bran, castor, and candelilla. So of course, once again, back to rice bran, what was really good about that is it has a higher melt point. This has a lot of it in there as well. So what it allows us to do is deal with the weather. It allows us to deal with the humidity without you losing any real hold. And once again, it's a vegetable wax, so you tend to see with vegetable waxes that they're not going to be necessarily as malleable. So you have to offset with that with other ingredients, which we'll get to in a minute. So again, we use Castor Wax too. This is a higher concentration than we used in the styling clay. Castor Wax is really interesting too, because as you use more of it, you'll start to see almost a texture start to be produced, which I really think lends to the matte finish that you receive on this, at least the low end spectrum shine that you receive. We also include Candelilla wax, which is something that we've used in our products for a very long time. We use a small amount of that, but it's mainly just to bolster our hold. Out of all of the waxes that we use, that is the one that has the highest melt point, and it's also the most brittle. So we do also use glycerol stearate in this. The idea for that, once again, we're dealing with a high water product, and so what you have to do is use something like that to really thicken it. And Castor Wax does similar things, but glycerol stearate is really the ingredient that helps create that creamy yet thick scoop that you receive from the matte cream. We use grapeseed oil in this, which of course, again, it's not a heavy oil. It does not weigh down the hair, something that's easily absorbed into the hair. And so therefore, in this product, what it allows us to do is still have some nourishment while not overweighing the waxes or the hold of the product either. Then we also use PEG 40 hydrogenated castor oil. It is an emulsifier. It makes what this product as creamy as it actually is. It helps bind everything together. And then we also use our polysorbate 80, which does the same thing as well. It is there as an emulsifier as a secondary to really make sure that the shelf life of this product lasts. Once again, we've gone through stability testing with this. Same idea, 12 to 24 months, no separation. The product's one that you can keep on your shelf and know that you can come back to it and continue to use it without any issues. For fragrance, we went a little bit more simple on this. We took a fragrance that's kind of reminiscent of an old barbershop. It's not going to have that freshness that you would see in a lot of barbershop scents. It's going to have more of the vanillas, things like that. So it's going to be a little bit more of a scent that you'd see in that realm, almost like a gourmand scent, something that's a little bit sweeter, a little bit more musky, and it's real pleasant, I feel. We do just enough proportion to where it's not overbearing. And of course, with all of our products, we use preservatives. In this case, we use phenoxyethanol, sorbic acid, and caprylyl glycol. And with that blend, we're able to make sure that the product, once again, is going to last, despite it having the water content that it does. So with all that put together, we of course get Don Juan's matte cream. Once again, the hold on this is going to be on the firmer end of the spectrum. You're going to have a real nice low shine without the use of clays. So it's one of those products that you can use. Won't dry out your hair as much as if you were using a clay product day after day after day. So you could probably put that into your daily routine. And then the user-friendly aspect of it. It is something that is easy to wash out. It's easy to apply. And at the end of the day, that's what the entire intent of the handcrafted line was, for us to have something that was easily customizable. It was able to have a little bit more of a personal touch in comparison to Don Juan's other line, and really provide just a good, solid cream product that's going to give you that matte finish at the end of the day.
All right, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed that look at the making of the Don Juan matte cream. I want to thank Cody and the team here at Flagship for inviting us in and giving us this look at the handcrafted line. We actually got a whole bunch of other videos made as well. We got like a bunch of Behind the Brews made this week. We spent about 4 days filming all kinds of stuff. It's really awesome. So keep an eye out for that, or if it's out already, I don't know where in the timeline we are yet, but if it's out already, check those out as well. As always, there's going to be links in the description if you want to check out anything that you saw here today from Flagship or even Don Juan. If you want to see the product that just got made, if you want to check it out, links will be in the description there. So thank you guys once again for checking this out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for checking out this episode of Behind the Brew. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.
So 2014, I created Flagship Pomade, and we've created all sorts of products over the years. We've gone from being in our apartment all the way to having our own warehouse here, that now we create stuff for ourselves, we create stuff for other people, and it's been a wild ride. Throughout this entire time that we've been in business, we've really kept the way that we do things close to the chest, but all that changes today. Partnering with MMTV, we're going to take you behind the scenes as we create our top 3 selling products. I'm Cody Wade Branson, and this is my masterclass.
This is your what now?
Masterclass.
Masterclass?
Behind the Brew?
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, that's funny. You taking over now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.